Okay, hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and coming off of our victory against Goblins on Mog Monday, we are going to continue the battle with Merfolk in Historic and see how well this does against the rest of the field. I designed it hopefully to give ourselves the best chance against those counter spell decks, against the control decks. They want to sweep the board, that's fine. End of turn, Collected Company. Put the Lords back on the battlefield, keep the pressure up, and if you're playing Muxus, if you're playing Collected Company, if you're playing Neoform, I don't know how well this is going to do against Cat Oven. Gonna Mistcaller it. Those are some free wins right here, and it's got all the power of everything else, so don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to see more Historic. I don't know how often I'll play Historic. I mean, it's not the last time I'm playing Historic, but it's not my main jam. So I think the proactive strategy of Merfolk is still good. There's nothing wrong with like playing a 1-drop into like a pile of Lords, but we do have some new additions here. We got new additions. First off, the biggest one is Collected Company. The fact that thanks to Amonkhet Remastered, now that we have Collected Company, I mean, it's like 2 Lords in 1. And it gives us some more game at instant speed. Before we had Brazen Borrower, right? We still have this card, but we can depend more on Collected Company. I think it's a significantly more impactful card than Brazen Borrower against the control decks, because we can put a lot more power in play for 4 mana than we can for 3 mana. And in addition to that, we have Glasspool Mimic, which is going to act as a mana source to get to our Collected Company, but also we can find it off of Branch. Can we find it off of Branchwalker? No, I can't. It's not a land card on top of our deck. But it is still a land, but it's a pseudo Lord. Copy Merrow Reejerey, copy our Merfolk Mistbinder, even copy any of these things. It's all good. It's all good stuff. So Glasspool Mimic, a very welcome addition to the Historic Merfolk deck. So our plan is simple. We just lord them out, get aggro, and use a little bit of tempo. Grafdigger's Cage for maybe against Uro decks. I don't know. Like, I heard Uro is a problem, but I don't know how well it's going to interact with Collected Company. One thing you better make sure you do correctly is that if you're going to sacrifice Mistcaller, make sure you play Collected Company first, because if you do it the other way around, Mistcaller can negate your own Collected Company. And Grafdigger's Cage is for the Muxus Goblins decks. I think we have fine game against Goblins, so long as we can deal with Muxus. Aether Gust, probably for Uro and any of the red decks. Cerulean Drake, I don't know if Burn is very popular, but I remember that this card was pretty good against Burn. Brazen Borrower for control decks, or any other deck that I can tempo out if it's clunky. Mystical Dispute for control decks, and Wizard Retort control and combo. Maybe I need more Brazen Borrowers. I don't know what I need against the Auras deck. Looks dangerous. Honestly, it looks really dangerous. I don't know what to do against the Auras deck, but we're going to have to wait and see. Yeah, Metallic Mimic is in the format, but I think it's just a bit... I've never liked Metallic Mimic. So like maybe for people who might not know or are always wondering right now, why not Metallic Mimic? Because when it enters the battlefield, it's just a 2/1 creature, and it depends it must be on the battlefield as you start playing creatures for it to get any benefit. I'm not in love with Metallic Mimic. All right, now with that, let's get into something of a league. Okay, how do I get into... I want to pay money. I don't have much money. I want to play an event for 1,000 arena dollars. How do I do that? Events, historic, premier. What do I do? We're up against Thraus. Oh, sweet. We won the die roll. A hand is garbage. Hand is actually pretty trashy. I think I'm going to mulligan this. Like, it's basically a 6-card hand with 4 lands, because I can't play 2 Kumenas. Now, that is more like it. Actually, this hand's not very good either, because it doesn't have green mana. I don't know what to do. Okay, we'll put... Okay, I'm going to put a Glasspool Mimic on the bottom. Oh, sorry. Okay, we'll keep it. And I have to pray that I draw a green source or more double blue spells or something. This hand's very risky. Very risky. Do I play the new choice lands? You mean Glasspool Mimic? I mean, that's about it. That's all I know. I don't know what else you're talking about. Oh, you mean like blue or red? The flip lands? Why, because it's a free roll? No, I can't play those lands, actually. Or what is it? Can I play them? I'll have to think about them. I'm not playing any of the flip lands. Nothing. I'm just playing with Glasspool Mimic. Oh, yeah, I just put this on the bottom, damn it. So in that case, we have to put this in play to guarantee... Anyway, this is a terrible start. And we've got a attacker on turn 2, but ideally we had like peeled a forest or something. The Scry bug has attacked again. So I am setting up, however, turn 3 Reejerey, but then we still need a forest to like really curve out. Search library for basic planes, put into hand, create a 0/1 wall, gain life. Sure. Is this a real deck, or are we up against a pony deck? Just curious. I would have raffle stomped this thing by now, if I had my lord. There we go! What first? I guess Reejerey. Actually, I want to undo this. Whatever. I realized I didn't have to do that. I could have... yeah, I didn't have to do that. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, we have a 0/4 wall. I'm just gonna tap it, that's all. Gonna look for more planes. I have a feeling there's a big Wrath on the way, and I'm gonna play right into it. Fortunately, it only puts it in their hand. So is there Wrath of God in this format? Do we have Wrath of God in this format yet? I really depend on all of you to tell me what's in this format, because I most certainly do not know what's in this format. Interesting. We have a Branchwalker. I'm not gonna lie, everyone. We're gonna run head first into this Wrath of God. Or do I play Kumena? No, I don't need to play Kumena here. I'm pretty sure Historic is higher power level than Pioneer. Because if I do it this way, I think I'm putting myself in the best shot of winning by next... can I win by next turn? Maybe not. Yeah, they gain life. They're going to put another wall in play. Oh, you have islands in this deck. So I believe there's Wrath of God, but there's no Supreme Verdict. Reveal an artifact or enchantment. Put the rest on the bottom. So this is some sort of enchantment deck. Power equals the number of artifacts and enchantments you control. Okay, is this a pony deck or what? What's going on here? I feel like this deck is trolling me. I still don't have lethal. I have 9 damage. Well, hopefully Kumena just wins in the next turn. Also interesting, it's not auto-passing for me. Tap 5 is very hard to get online. Okay, so maybe... Okay, just don't play like... I have no idea what I'm afraid of here. Exile target permanent opponent controls. Confirm might cost 3 or greater. Sure. You got it, bub. Are you dead on board? I think you're dead on board. These cards don't have lifelink. Okay, we just attack for the win. Yeah. They knew it. They knew it. I knew it. You knew it. We all knew it. Okay, so I'm guessing some counterspells are going to be worthwhile here. I think the deck looks really clunky. Let's first talk about what's very bad in this matchup. We can shave some Mistcallers. Just some. I don't want to shave too many. I think we still want to curve out in this matchup. And also having the Wizards for Wizards Retort is still going to be useful. Maybe I don't want to change very much. Maybe Silvergill Adept's not that good. You know, I'm going to cut some Silvergill Adepts. Oops. Where's my Wizard's Retort? I guess that's okay. Can't scale it. It's either like really too big or too small. Good enough. Oh my god, it's been so long since I played on Arena. It's gorgeous. It's like really, really pretty. This hand is shit. I'm gonna keep it. We can still, like, if it just takes one Lord and this hand is actually pretty good. Because then I can copy with Glasspool Mimic. So, like, I think there's a lot of upside to keeping this hand. Well, I have to say, I can't play Collected Company off of these Unclaimed Territories. What are you? Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, you may tap or untap target non-land permanent. Well, I drew 2 lands so far. Yeah, we're gonna keep that one. Yeah, let's attack. During each opponent's turn, you may tap or untap target non-land permanent. What the hell is this thing doing in there? It's a very pretty picture, though. They don't block. They have some big plan for this stinging lionfish. Midnight Clock. Add a blue, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock at the beginning of each cup. Upkeep, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. When it has 12 hour counters on Midnight Clock, shuffle your hand, graveyard into your library, draw 7 cards. Oh, it can add blue mana too. Okay, whatever. They're playing the pre-con deck. So we have to keep the pressure on. We'll copy a Branchwalker. I would rather that's in the graveyard, to be honest. I think there's better creatures that we can get. But what instance do they have? Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, you can tap or untap target non-land permanent. So I guess they could make a surprise block with the Stinging Lionfish. Not a big deal. There's a decent chance we hit at least one Lord with this Collected Company if we do an all-out attack. I don't know if there's anything even we should be worried about. Okay, Arcanist Owl, big deal. Actually, I mean, it's a pretty good blocker. Even if I find one Lord, it's not going to be enough. Okay, capture, sphere revealed, flash, enchant creature. When enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice card. Well... I could play Merfolk Mistbinder, attack with everything. If Arcanist Owl blocks Benthic Biomancer, we can adapt, draw a card. Or I just go for Collected Company right now. We might hit 2 Lords. Or also, the advantage of playing Mistbinder right now is that if I find Glasspool Mimic off of Collected Company the following turn, that's pretty good. Like, no matter what, I can get in for a pretty good attack here. Okay, let's just do this pre-combat. Okay, I find a few... Actually, these are 2 great things. Trickster is really good. Although I guess they could play something to untap their Arcanist Owl. Okay, Arcanist Owl is not going to untap. We are on our way to destroying the Pony deck. Thing has flash. As long as it's not your turn, spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, but you're basically emptying your hand anyway. Five counters, no big deal. Why do you... Whatever. Block, block, block. Everything still lives, and everything of theirs dies. Yes. Okay, so they could trade Arcanist Owl for 1 Merfolk Mistbinder, but then they'll trade everything else on the board, and they're still going to take something like 4 damage. Ah, we did it. We won round 1. Pony Precon deck has been defeated. Question, if I go 5-0, do I get published or something? How do I get my deck list published on Arena? Like, what do I gotta do? Opponent goes first. I'm gonna keep. We can, at worst case scenario, if we don't draw anything, I play Glasspool Mimic and a second Biomancer on turn 2. And we'll still be, we just need any land to play Reejereys. Oh, we're up against Mono Blue, which is, I've never lost to this. Or I think I've lost like once on camera. Let's see if they got any new additions to help them on their way. Oh, they're playing with black, that's interesting. There's like no fatal push or anything like that, right? Okay, let's get the show on the road here. And then if we get to untap with a Reejerey, I mean, this game's over. Funny, they play the land first, then attack. The correct thing actually is probably to play a Mistbinder and Benthic Biomancer on the same turn, because in these tempo matchups you need to be as mana efficient as possible. Or it's in your best interest to overload their threats or their interaction. Okay, that's fine. Because we at least still put... It's like, if they Lofty Denialed the Merrow Reejerey, that would be a big loss. Because then I didn't put anything else on the battlefield. Like, I can race the Storm Tamer with what's on the board right now. Grixis? What the hell? Get a treasure token. Yeah, I've never seen this version of Tempo before. They're playing everything backwards. I think it's correct to put the Glasspool in play. So we're guaranteed at least a Reejerey and a Trickster. Can I die next turn? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just Pirate Tribal. Is this a Lord? So if I attack, this thing die. Okay, I think that's worth it. If you want to double block my Mistbinder, I'll kill off the captain. That will hurt their clock. I think that's correct. Well, they're Grixis, so maybe they can kill my Reejerey. And they do. Okay, somehow I don't have anything on the battlefield anymore. Okay, I can attack with these two Biomancers. If they block with Hostage Taker, I pump one of the Biomancers up. Okay, nothing happened. I'll just attack. Then maybe I'll just take a bunch of damage or whatever. Attacking pirates you control get +2/+0. So we might want to stop at combat then. It's cost 4 mana. Okay, we'll at least tap this one. Then if this resolves, we'll hit the Dire Fleet. Sure. Now maybe they don't want to attack with anything. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Siren Storm Tamer ability. Okay, let's activate this first. Maybe we'll just draw a Lord that we cast. That's not really a Lord, but it taps something down. Attack for 4. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the Kumena over the Glasspool Mimic. Well, I still can't beat 2 removal spells. This is technically not a Lord. Okay, if I play this Lord, attack with everything, they can... Yeah, I'm going to keep the Kumena. Okay. See if I can... Because I can... This beats a counter spell. Just doesn't beat a removal spell. Okay, we won. Well, well, well. Tempo, tempo, tempo. We're on the draw, so Wizards of Tor is going to be terrible. Mystical Dispute actually might be okay. They have a lot of blue cards in their deck, and for 1 mana, this is not so bad. And Brazen Borrower might be okay. So we're on the draw. We'll bring in some of these things. Collected Company might be just too expensive. We might be dead by the time we play Collected Company. That might not be true, but... Good enough for me. Good game. We were under harsh fire and we won anyway. So if we're on the draw, we're on the back foot, we need to be as lean as possible on mana. If we're on the play, Wizard's Retort looks a lot more appealing because we can get onto the battlefield. They seem to have a bit of clunk in their deck. Like, they go to 4 mana, right? Sand looks fantastic. Let's keep. Oh, no Siren Stormtamer this time. Try to save some life if I can. Yeah, Spectral Sailor instead. Attack. Okay, sure. Well, I can get a Lord on the battlefield, so I just will. Pirate versus Merfolk, 2 watery tribes. We like to be underwater, they like to be over water. Okay, let's attack. Let's see if there's going to be a surprise something. So we can still tap something down with Trickster. Well, if that's going to be the case... Okay, let's play Kumena Speaker. I doubt they want to counter this. And then we'll play, we'll pay 2 life. And we'll play Trickster on their turn. Deals 2 damage each. I hate that card. I forget this thing exists until I play Historic. And then I'm reminded that it exists. Well, at least maybe we can get the Spectral Sailor. Nope. I don't get it. I click the auto-passing thing. It should override everything else I'm doing. Yeah, it does. It's all non-pyre creatures. Again, a one-sided sweeper. How convenient. Another fiery cannonade. Okay. So it seems we need the counter spells to deal with this stupid thing. And we also, maybe we need the Collected Company. Not sure how we get out of this. Okay, let's start with Reejerey. I guess play this. And I have to draw a Merfolk next turn, so... And I also need our opponent not to deal any more damage. Okay, we're dead. I wonder what this deck looks like. It looks like a pile, to be honest. Because the old mono blue tempo deck couldn't afford to play with a lot of lands, and to have like 4 drops in the deck looks insane. Okay, am I gonna do anything different? I could Aether Gust the Fiery Cannonade, but that doesn't seem exciting. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it as it is. I'm just gonna keep it as it is. Coco's still really expensive. It's like a fine way of coming back after a cannonade, but I'm just gonna try to get 2 lords in play before that happens. Oh, that sucks. This is playable. I just hope they don't cannonade me. This hand's pretty weak against cannonade. Maybe... Oh, my opponent's still choosing whether to mulligan. I'm waiting, like, why can't I take any actions here? I'm learning the metagame here, people. Pirate tribal is a thing. So the way I'm looking at this, if they don't have a Curious Obsession in their hand, I think their whole deck is probably falling apart. Although I have to say, like, the Fiery Cannonade, like, changes everything. I mean, if they 3 for 1 me twice, like they did last time, it's all over. Maybe I'll get rid of the Mystical Dispute. I don't know if I want to protect myself against counter spells, or how many creatures I really need to counter with this thing. Like, sure, this is a good tempo card, but I'm going to be tapping out constantly. Interesting, they didn't wait till my turn to do that. Oh. I guess they have a counterspell here. I was hoping they would just play Curious Obsession. But if not, whatever, I'll play Silvergill Adept. Or maybe Reejerey. Oh. Show Biomancer now, just in case I draw land. Well, this does not look good, because I did not really get a good board presence. The Captain. I had 1 mana of any color. Okay, so Kumena, you can protect yourself against a Fiery Cannonade. I'm wondering if they kept a hand with Cannonade and they were like, I don't even know if I'm going to get to the mana. I don't even know if I'm going to get to treasure mana. They had a long time thinking about keeping their hand. I would just hate to play Reejerey and then run in right into a Cannonade. But at the same time, I don't want to spend too much time durdling around. Okay, I'll take the line with the highest upside. Yes. Okay, so that's good. We get to empty our hand. You don't have haste. I can even play around the Cannonade a little bit. Well, I guess I might need 1 more land to empty my hand. I don't draw it. I draw a Brazen Borrower. That's not too bad. But I want to play around BS. Okay, so... Well, okay, Fiery Cannonade can't happen. I can just make that clear. And I could Silvergill, draw a card, see what happens. Yeah, let's just do that. Interesting. I just want to bounce this. Actually, I'm attacking for 8. So close. Drawing a Reejerey would empty my hand as well. Attacking for 8, that's so close. Sorry, I'm attacking for 7. Okay, no cannonade. No cannonade, we probably win. Fuck you. Are we dead now? Okay, it's like really close. I bet they ripped that. So next turn, we're just dead. Actually, it's close. It's not over yet, but it's pretty bad. So I can block this one. I can also block this one in the air. Maybe that's what we do first. Well, playing Kumena first doesn't matter. I'd rather play this one first. Because this would be a 4/2 creature and it would just kill Kumena anyway. One of these were a lucky rip. I don't know which one it was. What's going on here? Well, do you have another flyer? I think I'm just gonna let this resolve. Yeah, I don't know what bad thing's gonna happen. Oh, they have a counterspell in hand. That's what they got. Or they have that. Yeah, okay, we lose. Unless we can, oh, we got another fucking fiery cannonade. Okay. I don't know if it was the red mana they were missing something in their hand. Well, against mono blue tempo, that is generally a very good matchup. Against Grixis pirate tempo, I have no idea, because fiery cannonade is brutal. Alright, we're gonna keep playing. We got Zendikar Rising booster. Are we, like, in total profit anyway? We're allowed 2 losses? Easy. Oh, it's not like a league. We could play a total of 7 games overall. Great. Compared to the last game, this hand's premium. How did the budget deck go? It went fine, but we got disconnected one of my matches. Like, it crashed during sideboarding, and then, boom, I lost the match. Oh, if after I lose 2 games, it's all over? Well, I'm not thrilled about that, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. Is this like Uro? Oh, come on, I have no... Oh, I do actually have... Because of Mistcaller, I actually have game actions every turn. Pay 2 life, play Kumena, and I think I'm just going to start drawing cards. Then as I empty my hand, I'll attack as I draw cards with what I have here. Guessing there's some Uro or something is going to happen. Beautiful. Oops. No. How do I stop? I want to put a stop or something. Stop, end. I feel like it's auto-passing. Don't auto-pass. Hydroid Crisis. People still play this card? Boom! Okay, let's find... well... Good enough. Alright. Your turn. Collected Company is definitely something good in this deck. Choose odd or even. Each creature with the convert mana cost of the chosen value. Exile each creature. Well, that sucks. Okay, goodbye. Everything except Mistcaller. I can't play around cards I don't know exist. Start with Branchwalker. Okay, I'll copy our Branchwalker. Sure, we'll keep that on top of the library. My problem is if they play another Hydroid Crisis, this is going to be really annoying. We might even have some problem against some Planeswalkers at this point. Interesting, they want to kill the Mistcaller. We have another extinction event? Okay. Now, truth be told, that shouldn't be that good against us. We have a good vary of like 1-drops and 2-drops. It just so happens we don't have any of them right now. One thing that is good, we are like just throwing out a really steady flow of cards. Put on top, take action. Yes, we'll keep that one. I was afraid of that though. Okay, let's see how far can we go with this Merfolk Branchwalker. It would seem like we're up against like the exact deck that they want to play against, just full of creature spells. Although I think, well, I mean, we would have crushed this extinction event if I could find a 3-drop instead of it. Like, I think if we had one 3-drop, they were dead. Okay, they're getting desperate. This is desperation right here. I just need to top deck one Merfolk. Okay, I need to top deck a Lord. That is good. Jeez. How do we finish this game, people? Phone's at 1. Hanging on by a thread. But clearly we can completely grind. I mean, they've wiped our board twice, used a huge pile of removal, and we just keep it coming. Excellent. They should have let us attack first. They have no idea if we're going to attack or not. Okay, Mystical Dispute. Yes. Wizard's Retort, I think yes. I think. Brazen Borrower looks useful at 3 mana. Actually, the whole sideboard looks pretty good. I'll probably take out 1-drops. Mistcaller looks bad. Benthic Biomancer is okay. So I think I want Aether Gust too. I have a lot of stuff to bring in. Glasspool Mimic is poor. Or I guess that's better than some lands. I'm going to take out some Glasspool Mimics. Love when the head explodes, yeah. What is it? 6, 10, 20. Well, I should probably bring in one more land. So I have 22. That's not unreasonable. Maybe Kumena is just trash here. I'm not even sure if I want this many counter spells. I just want some answer to this Hydroid Crisis. They have to be playing with Uro though, right? They have to be playing. Yeah, and I also need to have an answer to. I don't know. They might. I think they have to be playing with Uro. I don't have a very good. I don't have a very good answer to Uro. I need the counter spells actually for Hydroid Crisis, and we'll keep this, and Extinction Event, which appears to be their sweeper of choice. I think Kumena is good in these matchups though. He's a target that has to answer, and if he lives, smashes control. But if you're drawing cards, you're usually not attacking. And not good in the face of mass removal. Take a look at my hand. Enjoy. It's a beautiful hand. Ah, you didn't get the card that mattered. So, let's play around Extinction Event. We are not playing Biomancer. So I guess we should... Can we play... No, like... Whatever. I was thinking playing Trickster at their draw step, so they can't... But they can't Aether Gust this or anything like that. Fatal Push, yes. I'm going to play around Extinction Event and not actually put any more 1-drops on the battlefield. Yes, you may do that. At least I'll play around Extinction Event for now. Interesting, they just have a bunch of removal. That card is better than the cards I have in my hand. Okay, they don't know anything in my hand now. Ooh, Wizard's Retort, nice. Can't use it right at the moment. Oh, okay, so they're stuck on mana. Shit. Well, at the very least, like, if they don't deal with the board, I'm going to play Kumena Speaker, untap a land, have Wizard's Retort up, and smash them with Counterspell backup, so... or that. Like, okay, this is probably game. Actually, I have a wizard on the battlefield, so this was 2 mana. Alright, we win. Alright, 2-0. Have I played against any tier decks yet? Or are these all pony decks? We were up against blue-white pre-con. Got another 100 gold. Also got some rewards, a Fervent Champion. Sign of the Swarm, and a Cleric of Life's Bond. Then we are up against Grixis Pirates. Well, of course, Historic has tier decks. I think yeah, Branchwalker's working really hard to show its worth for Modern. This hand is fantastic. Too bad we're not on the play. Although, with this deck, every hand looks a hell lot better on the play. Yeah, the last one was Sultai. We didn't see an Uro, though. Appears to be another control deck. Is there Damnation in this format? Well, there's still Extinction Event. I don't know how common that is of a mass sweeper. Oh, Uro! We've been expecting you, Uro. Oh, there is Languish? Well, that I can't beat very well. No! It's a surprise. Why'd they put Thoughtseize in this format so early? That's interesting. They don't care about Collected Company. So in that case, I'm just going to copy the Silvergill Adept with Glasspool Mimic. Seems like good value. Maybe they intend on taking Collected Company from my hand later. That's interesting. Azcanta fills the graveyard for our opponent's Uro. Nisa.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. Rise, my elemental friend.
Vigilance and Haste. What a stupid card. Okay, so we need to Collected Company for a Trickster, or we can just draw this Trickster, tap this stupid thing down, and then kill Nisa. It's annoying. I don't really want to kill Nisa. I want to kill my opponents, but we can't let them untap with this Nisa. It's stupid. Whenever you tap a forest for mana, you get more mana. How many forests do you have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a bit absurd. Don't languish me. Hold on, how is this being paid? Cancel, cancel, cancel. Don't fuck this up. Magic the Gathering Online. You have Vigilance and Haste, but not Hexproof. They have mana for Ugin if Nisa lives. Yep. Nisa who fucks the world. This is getting close to untapping. Maybe contributing to Ugin. Oh, there's enough stuff in the graveyard? Can I win? Okay, you're at 14. If I find Trickster and Lord, or if I find 2 Lords... Why does this land not tap? This is stupid. You can almost kill them, but not quite. Well, at least they got to block with their land. They go to an absurdly low life total. And then maybe we can come back with a bunch of collected companies. Maybe. Nisa the Who Shakes the World is not a particularly fair card at all. Okay, so they can gain 3 life, draw a card. They can even search for one with Search for His Canta, but if they search for a card... Oh, actually, they could search for Damnation and have enough. Oh, no, actually, no, they're not even close. Okay, actually, if Nisa... Well, if Nisa is the card that they're playing, I think it's over. Oh, unless they attack. No, they can't. I don't think they can add double black here. Nisa Who Shakes the Titties. Nisa's round, everything shakes. Okay, it's over. Our opponent's just dirtling around. Yeah, hit me for 5. I'm gonna hit you for way more on the way back. Now here's the deal with sideboarding. Like, is Grafdigger's Cage worth more than my collected company? Possibly. I could play Aether Gust on Uro as well. Okay, let's just bring in... Like, I like collected company in this matchup, but I think dealing with Uro is very important. Let's bring in all the counter magic and all the other flash stuff. Take out Mistcaller again. Take out 2 more cards. Maybe some... Kumena looks okay. Might be okay if my opponent's playing with cards. How many creatures do I have now? 3, 4, 5, 9, 13, 17, 23. Yeah, we have a lot of creatures. I could cut some more 1-drops. Done. Oh, did I miss Mystical Dispute? I think I missed Mystical Dispute. You know what? I think this is enough counter spells. I will keep, but I am not thrilled about this hand. We could get eaten up really badly by it. Well, I guess there's no turn 1 Thoughtseize. Okay, hand is amazing now. Okay, do whatever you want. I'm sure they have some answer to Grafdigger's Cage, though. I mean, they're playing Sultai colors again. Is this Sultai? Yeah, this is Sultai. Okay, hand is trash again. Trash to super... Amazing to trash. Well, they took Kumena, and we drew a land... we drew a Merfolk for the Silvergill Adept. Sweet. Go for it. Do they have another Thoughtseize that they play? No, they don't have another Thoughtseize. The second Grafdigger's Cage is terrible. Guess this is gonna die a horrible death. Nope. It lives. Oh, there's Titan, so just a big explorer, but we don't have to worry about it in the future. Or hopefully don't have to worry about it. See if Grafdigger's Cage is gonna do its job. It's no Relic, but it's gonna have to do. I wish it was Relic. We don't have Relic in this format. That really sucks. Although, I guess we need to play this because of Muxus. So 2 cards left in hand, but we're running out of resources. Like, real quick. I sort of want to play a second Cage, but what if they have Maelstrom Pulse and they blow them both up? That would be terrible. Okay, we'll put the Botanical Sanctum in play. We're sort of in trouble because we didn't deal a lot of damage. Or I don't know if we've dealt any damage. Metal cards? Which metal cards? Alright, so that's some good news. I doubt they have any removal. I would love to draw a lot less lands. I guess I should just keep it in my hand to maybe bluff. Oh, you know what? I should have played it. Because my opponent plays Mystical if my opponent draws Mystical Dispute, which they clearly have nothing right now. But if they draw Mystical Dispute, that would be a blunder. Sure. Okay, they're gonna kill something. They're just wondering, what do I kill? Okay, they're killing nothing. So I'm gonna play this because this is a 2-turn clock. If they really have nothing, then I mean, we just win in 2 turns. Ah! The punt. The punishment for the punt. Okay, let's play the stupid land this time. The same deal. I'm putting the Reejerey on the battlefield because, oh, it tapped my land so bad. Like, I'm not representing any counter magic this way. F. Just big F. I should have won by now, basically. Okay, that was a nice draw. Stop tapping my blue mana. Like, please. Like, they very easily... Okay, we'll put that on the library. They could very easily cast that Extinction event because we clearly had no counter magic up. You know, I thought they fixed that on Arena. Like, there was a point where people were getting upset at how Unclaimed Territory worked. And then there was a point where they changed it. Like, if I tried to cast a Merfolk, it would just tap all of my Unclaimed Territories by default. Oh, man, I'm dead. Okay. Anyway, I think I basically punted this away, because I had to have kept that mana up for the Brazen Borrower. That is a good top deck. Actually, yeah, I guess we have to bring in Mystical Dispute for this. Again, it's using my blue mana. It should not do that. There's no reason for that. And it's using my green mana. Alright, you get to see my beautiful Grafdigger's cage. Okay, Nisa shakes the world. Well, if we... Oh no, we can't rip Collected Company because it's not in our deck. I was thinking, oh, if we rep Collected Company into Reejerey and Trickster, we can close this game out. So what do I want? I guess the best draw I can get is maybe Trickster, tap down Hydroid Krasis, attack for 4, and then hope my opponent... Oh no, I can't attack for 4, they're gonna create a blocker. No, I didn't. I can't play with Collected Company and Grafdigger's Cage in the same deck. I didn't put them back. I want to concede. Let me concede. Come on, just kill me. Swing for 9 in the air.
Behold, nature's true power.
Let's go to game 3. Holy shit, this extinction event. Holy extinction event, Batman. I don't like Kumena. The problem with Kumena is you need to have enough creatures on the battlefield, and I don't think that our opponent's going to let that happen. But then again, their only win is like Extinction Event, so maybe I also want to help diversify against Extinction Event. I have some Biomancers in the deck. Take out Kumena. Take out Glasspool. How many threats do I have? 6. I have so much counter magic. Okay, we're done. Perfect. Well, I don't know about perfect, but good enough. Actually, you know what? This hand sucks. Or it doesn't suck, but like it's not interactive and it's not that aggressive. Thoughtseize. Okay, nope, no Thoughtseize. Fatal Push. Well, they have Fatal Push. They're hoping to hit a Lord, but instead I'm attacking with Kumena Speaker first. They could still take the damage and hit the Lord. Except there is no Lord. Drawing cards, not too bad. I mean, that's the next best thing I could be doing. Where's his Retort? Nice. This plays around Mystical Dispute. I'm in some situation where I can flash in Trickster and then play Wizard's Retort. Let's see if Uro's on the way. Uro is on the way. How many cards? 2. Well, we can... we're in okay shape to, like, counter at this on the second time down. Okay, that's scary. It's gonna prevent me from playing Glasspool Mimic on this Branchwalker. Okay, so let's attack with Branchwalker. This hand is not shaping up. I drew like one piece of interaction. Okay, so I was correct not to play this Glasspool Mimic. I can't win with the Grizzly Bears. I need at least a Lord. Shit, I have to counter this. It's too strong. Too bad I couldn't copy that with Glasspool Mimic. Please don't have Extinction Event. Now I'm playing it this way because I'm not in good shape against the Uro if I play too patiently. Okay. It's not too bad. Unfortunately, we're not attacking for lethal. Alright, so we need top deck a Lord. Top decking a Lord wins. We do not top deck a Lord. But that is a good draw. It is a good draw. Okay, this will go after Nisa. This will also go after Nisa. This will go after our opponents. And we'll hold up Wizard's Retort. I think the game might be locked. Unless my opponent plays Extinction Event into... Counterspell. I mean, so what's it called? Mystical Dispute. Thank you very much, Kirkland Signature. So this is cast from the graveyard. Counter. Thank you very much. Welcome to my stream. I'm usually a YouTuber. And we've defeated our second Simic deck. Is Simic a deck in Historic? We've beaten it twice now. Bro, thanks for the cheap vodka and 3 bags of Choco chips. What? Oh, Kirkland Signature. I was just eating like Kirkland Signature, what's it called? Carrot cake. Kirkland Signature lasagna. Basically anything I get from Costco. Alright, we've got 3 wins so far, so we're going for 2 more wins. So what happens if we get 5 wins? Does anything get... How do I get a list published on Arena? I don't think I heard the answer to that earlier. How do I get something published on Arena? If we're up against FG, that might mean fucking good. So we have to take our opponents seriously. Our hand's a little bit poopy, but, I mean, if our opponent doesn't kill the first 2 creatures, Kumena can draw some. We're up against probably another Sultai deck. Win 6 times, but they only give me 5 matches. Oh my god. Mistcaller sucks. Because it's asking me to click through everything, which is very frustrating. Another Simic deck. I need to go 6 wins in a row in ranked? Is there ranked tournaments? Or is it just in when I'm in ranked play? I win 6 times in a row and it gets published. Can you recommend the best Merfolk deck at the moment? Simic Merfolk. Modern. Okay, I'm gonna get this underneath counter magic. I guess I should have attacked first. It's gonna get fucked. This could have got fatal pushed. You can pass priority with spacebar, but still, like, because what I really like about Arena, the auto pass feature, but it's not really auto passing for me because of Mistcaller. I could technically sacrifice it on any step. Anyway, that's just my situation right now, that's all. Something's gonna die, so I'm just gonna attack with my creatures. I'm gonna get hit with another effing extinction event. My opponent so far is doing nothing. Maybe this is the opponent that has damnation against me. Or sorry, not damnation, languish. Is this the languish opponent? They're playing fast. This is not what I thought it was going to be. Search your library for a basic... What the hell is this? Search your library for a basic force card and basic plains card. Reveal them, put them into your hand, shelf your library. Players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activated abilities. So I can't sacrifice my Mistcaller is what they're saying. Okay, I don't care. That sounds like a cow. Look at that. Look at all the Kumenas I'm drawing. A lot of Kumenas. Okay, I'm gonna pass and then figure out what I'm doing next turn. I do have the option to buff the whole team up. I could draw cards. Okay, so this is a 4-color deck. Get the fuck out of here. So I can save Kumena at the very least. But this is like the worst creature to save. I have nothing else. Well, it kills their creature, I guess. That's some good news. But these 2 cards are dead in the hand. Oh my god, you have Fatal Push? Okay. Maybe that's a good thing, because we do have the backup Kumena speaker. Those damn dairy farmers. Oh no, they took my Glasspool Mimic. Okay, I got nothing. I got nothing else. Alright. Where's the goblins? Where's Neoform? Oops. Growth Spiral. Where's the opposing collected company decks? Why is no one playing Gauntlet on Magic the Gathering Online? I'm waiting for a opponent for 7 minutes. Maybe not so popular. Okay, so here's the good news. My opponent literally has like 1 card in hand. So if they like if I draw like land into Lord, like maybe we can come back out of nowhere if our opponent has nothing. Literally nothing. Fuck. Stop it. You're taking my hope and throwing it away. Okay, nothing versus nothing. Lord into Lord. Yes! Yes! That's step 1. Step 2, you draw nothing again, and I draw more Lords. I don't care. Put a land in play. Fuck. I'm just up against every, like, removal.deck over and over again. Not bad. I need more creatures, though. Okay, this could be a draw engine, though. For sure. If I draw one more Merfolk, I will start drawing cards. Get the hell out of here! You heard of bricking at least one turn? Alright, now what do we do? We have infinite mana, but we have nothing to do with it, so... This is my this is like my one turn. Okay, let's attack. Attack you. Screw Nisa. What does Nisa do? Who cares? This is where they probably draw Hydroid Crisis. But, like, what can we do? Why didn't they attack me? Oh, I can just block with Kumena. Alright, it's the race. Alright. Attack for 3. So close. Lands you control have indestructible. Search your library for any number of force card put on the battlefield. Tap and shuffle your library. That's not too bad. Okay, so what's the... You're going to attack me for 9 next turn. I don't really have anything close to lethal. At the moment. It's very tempting to draw a card, then draw, like, I don't know. Okay, hold on. What do I have in here? I'm gonna draw a card. And I can block some damage. Okay, I'm gonna try to draw a card. Because if I draw a Lord and another creature, I can tap down 2 creatures and then it's over. And then I'll deal 8 damage. Or maybe I won't. Okay, whatever. You can't attack into me willy-nilly, because I can, like, block one. So I save some life here. This is a very bizarre game. Okay, we need lords. I'll take that. Fuck. Oh, that's a fucking gas. That was gas right there, people. That was fucking gas. Alright, let's play the Trickster first. Because if I find a Glasspool Mimic, I can copy the Trickster. Oh, but I only deal 7 damage. I need to find a Lord. Fuck, this was... Oh no, but we can get a... Oh, I should have done it first, and if I find this, I could just... Whatever. Okay, we're gonna copy... Reejerey? You have to block with planes. Well, it could also be Trickster, because if I copy Trickster, I tap down plane. I can't kill them, so I could kill the Nisa. Because Nisa's at 8, right? Oh no, but I can't kill Nisa. Okay, I'm gonna copy Trickster and deal a lot of damage to Nisa, enough that they don't well, I guess if they ultimate, it doesn't matter, right? I just have to hope for not another Languish or something. So close. So close. So if I played... So I would have won if I Coco'd first. And then I copy the Reejerey, then play Trickster, and tap down 3 things at once. Yeah, the ultimate didn't matter in the end. Okay, let's play this a bit differently than last time. Last time I brought in Cage for Uro. It might be just better to keep my collected company alive, and I just play a bunch of counter magic. Honestly, Trickster sort of sucks. Okay, you take out Mistcaller again. Take out Glasspools. Take out Kumena. Kumena was not supposed to be good in that matchup. Okay, done. I'm assuming they have Uro, but I'm just gonna try to beat Uro with more counter magic. Hand's bad, but I'll keep it because I don't want a mulligan. It's like playing against Jund. That helped the hand by a lot. Okay, so the hand is good now because we at least have a threat on the battlefield that they have to immediately like do something with. That's nice. Okay, so this actually, we're now dealing a good chunk of damage now. This hand turned around real quick. Oh well. Uro, Signor Uro. Okay, we're ready for your Uro. Hear me? We're ready for you. We're coming for you. Another fatal push? Nope, no fatal push this time. Hate it when they fetch on their turn. That means they're gonna do something with all their mana. Oh, maybe Nisa? I guess Nisa's not too bad. Yeah, Nisa's okay.
Protect the virtue of this world. Rise, my elemental friend.
Only problem is this, they can still tap this for mana. Uro. Well, now. How'd we play this? We can play Reejerey, untap land. Left to siphon them on their mana on their next turn. I can't get all of them out, can I? And I'll still be screwed to Languish no matter what. Well, that sucked. That's bad news now. Okay. That was terrible. I guess you tap this as a forest and you added the black mana. Shit. Okay, this is very bad news.
Do not underestimate my fortitude.
This game is going to look very different from the other ones where Nisa was on the battlefield. Oh shit! That's crazy. It's just odd or even. For some reason I thought it was like a number. Choose 3. All converted mana cost 3 die.
Land fights for us.
This card's insane. Why doesn't this seem... Well, I guess there's just better sweepers in Modern, but this is a really good, like, sweeper. And pending your deck, like, if your deck is all odd spells, then it just doesn't hit it. Oh, we completely tapped out. Oh my god, I punted so hard. I can Aether Gust the Nisa. I can Aether Gust the Nisa. I should have, on that other turn, I should have played a second Reejerey, untap a land, play Trickster with 2 Reejereys, untap 2 lands. Well, I mean, it might be different because they would have, in response to the first Reejerey, killed the Reejerey, but I can Aether Gust the Nisa. Well, anyway, this game's horribly lost. Actually, I can play Trickster first. Before I play Aether Gust on anything.
Harness the elements.
Now that being said, I have no idea what I'm going to do from this. Okay. Tap, tap. Block, block. Ah, this is pointless. Let's go to game 3. Effing Extinction Event. That is a BS card. Let's hope this Grafdigger's Cage tech, or this non-Grafdigger's Cage tech, works out for me. I'm never in trouble in best of 1 against these types of Nisa Uro decks, as Spell Pierce and Retort just work so well with the aggro plan. I think Retort is fine. Spell Pierce seems... Well, no, Spell Pierce seems like okay. It doesn't hit Uro. Actually, Spell Pierce is a bit dicey. They have a lot of mana efficient removal, but it does hit like the top end. But they have... I'm gonna keep this, but it's a bad hand. They have, what's it called? Thoughtseize. So if they... Thoughtseize... Spell Pierce is very bad against Thoughtseize decks. Traditionally. Because if they see the Spell Pierce, it can end up being a really dead card. We'll keep that on the library. I mean, Spell Pierce I'm sure is a fine card, but it sounds awkward against an Uro deck, which is they're going to have a lot of mana. If you're like super fast, you can close that game out really quickly, then I guess it's good enough. Okay, take one Silvergill Adept, leave me the other one. You know that's what's going to happen. If they have no removal for the board, which is asking a lot, maybe we have a chance. That is a beautiful card. I guess they're going to use a removal spell here? Sure. It's usually the turn 4-5 board wipe that they have to resolve. I can agree with that. Maybe try to protect this collected company. Let's try to fight with these tricks. How much counter magic do they have? They can literally hard cast. Okay, I'm gonna play a Trickster. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That feels bad, but whatever. So I don't want to play Collected Company on my main phase, because if they play Extinction Event, it doesn't change anything. So I'm hoping to do is get these wizards in play, get an island, so that we can go all in on Collected Company. Like on a turn, I can play Collected Company and back it up with what's it called? Collected Company, back it up with Wizard's Retort. They know we have this Wizard's Retort. And maybe they're doing the same thing too, where they're like waiting to get to a point where they can play a Planeswalker and back it up. What nonsense is this? You just tap out for this thing? Oh, but you gain the life anyway? That's the deal? So if I draw one Lord, we win. Okay, we're Lord digging. We didn't even need to dig very far. There, we got him. I think this was our third Sultai match that we've defeated. Trigger on the stack. Coco main phase? I don't know what this was in reference to. Yeah, Merfolk Master and Historic. We got ourselves a Zendikar Rising Booster and a delicious Spike Field Hazard. That is going directly into the bulk bin. Alright, we need one more win. And we get this! 2,100 gold and 3 cards. Great. Yeah, one Retort and they're out. Yeah, if I didn't find the Lord, I could Coco main face. Our odds were pretty good. Luke Caparaz, you are in our way from going 5 victories. For a total victory of 5. Opponent goes first, I'll keep, but I'm not in love with it. No 1-drop. But an okay curve. Turn 2 Branchwalker, turn 3. Another fucking Sultai deck. You've got to be kidding me. I'm getting bored of this deck already. Oh, maybe it's a blue-green deck. Maybe we're Simic. Right on time. Kumena Speaker. Right on time. Does Arena count for the 5-0? No, absolutely not. It's not even 5-0, I'm 5-1. Only Magic the Gathering Online. The prize chests compensate for the... Oh, by the way, for anyone who's won a giveaway, Oh, this card is crap. We can go to the graveyard. For anyone who won a giveaway, I just sent the mail. Whoever won a giveaway in the last 1 month, I just sent the mail, like, last Friday. Another... Uro deck. If that doesn't say it should be banned, I don't know what does. Is Sultai Uro like the deck or something? Okay. Actually, Reejerey is not that good because I have no payoff on the following turns, so let's just play our other crap. Yeah. Well, actually, that's not too bad. I get to attack for 3 still. I'll play it because I want to overload my opponent's removal if they have removal, and it's a lot easier for them to slow us down if we just play like Reejerey, then they kill Branchwalker. But I need some gas here. I do need to draw some good stuff. Collected Company would be good. I'd be fine with a Benthic Biomancer. That is not good stuff. Opponent is approaching a lot of mana, or a lot of... They're getting ready to Uro. Oh fuck, you're gonna extinction event me? Okay, Misu shakes the world.
We will not fail.
Not the end of the world. Actually, they have 4 mana here. Fuck this card. Like, seriously, fuck this card. I don't like this card at all. Okay, so how big is this deck? Sultai Uro is the worst best deck. So we've been up against, like, the tier 2 deck of the format or something? Or the tier 3 deck of the format? Attack you, I guess.
How rude.
Yes, how rude. No, you know what's rude? Extinction eventing me. Sultai is tier 1? Sultai best deck? It has no amazing matchups, but no bad matchups. I think we're gonna lose game 1 here. This is our 4th... This is the 4th time we're up against this.
Behold nature's true power.
Senior Uro is back. This is all good stuff, but not good enough. We have too many mint lands. Okay, I'm just gonna concede. We're like, wait, I mean, our opponent's at 19 life. We can't get back from here. There's nothing that can scale. Okay, let's bring in all our counter spells, disputes, borrowers, gusts. How did we do this? Get rid of all the Glasspool Mimics, all the Mistcallers. Kumena, you're not good by yourself, and that's it. If you want to be competitive in this format, you have to be able to beat Uro Sultai. Well, we beat it 3 times now. I'm getting bored of beating it. What did we play against? Pony pre-constructed deck, Grixis Pirates, Uro. Yeah, I'm like, why? We definitely played against it 3 times. I'm like, but we only have we can play more than 5 matches because we got 1 loss. What Merfolk do you need in Historic? You know what? I'm not really looking for Merfolk. I would like some utility cards, like Aether Vial would be nice. I think we've got a good base of creatures, to be honest. We have 8 lords, Mimic, Collected Company's fine. Although if we get Aether Vial, Collected Company is going to be awkward. I really can't complain. We just need, like, I don't know. I can't really complain. I think we have a lot of good stuff. This sounds great. Need another blue source for Wizard's Retort, but the rest is fine. Well, I wanted to play sort of a tournament style thing instead of okay, Wizard's Retort again is good, but I need another blue mana. That's actually bad, because I can't cast it. What to do here? The events are Ponyland? You know what? Well, here's the problem. If I was in ladder, I'd be in Super Ponyland anyway. That wouldn't have changed. Shit. We're getting sort of mana screwed here. I actually don't like Unclaimed Territory compared to, what's the other one? Maybe I should split my Unclaimed Territories and... Oh no, I can't split my Unclaimed Territories. I need a Scavenging Ooze. Oh. pure in this format. Feels like modern all of a sudden. I've got the, what's it called? What's her name? Tamio. Doesn't look like Tamio at all, though. Okay, let's adapt. Trying to dig for a land. I guess we're going to decline this. I really need a land. Like, I need at least an island to get Wizard Retort online, and then maybe one green source for Collected Company. Shields are down here. I think our opponent knows it too. Maybe we didn't need to be greedy. We could have played Trickster. But it's so poopy. Okay, so I can Aether Gust this back on top, but I don't get anywhere. Okay, what are the odds you have counter spells? I can Trickster this for a turn, so that's not too bad. I just gotta hope there's no counter spell. Why do you tap my blue source? Magic Online is... MTG Arena is so stupid with this auto tapper. You can see my hand. I can't even use this. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I can't use this either. But still. But still. Okay, how far are we? A few cards away. That is so fucking poetic. Now, I need... How many cards are here? It's 3? So I need to Aether Gust this at my opponent's draw step. I don't want them to draw it and recast it this turn. So where are we? To draw? Oh. Are we on draw? Okay, to main? Yes. Let's do this now. Alright, that works for me. Can you play like 2 removal spells and a row? You have fuck another Elder Gargoth on top of your deck. Gain 3 life, draw a card, create beasts. Well, shit. You just create an army by yourself. Oh! They probably have nothing in hand. Yeah, but I mean, it might be better time than ever. Just Collected Company, put a shitload of stuff on the battlefield and see what happens. Alternatively... I could wait. I do have these Wizard's Retorts, but I can't beat these fucking beasts or even drawing a card. Okay, YOLO! YOLO! Let's fucking YOLO it! Let's YOLO! YOLO! Yes, did I hear YOLO? Yes, YOLO! Who heard YOLO? YOLO! We need to YOLO! I heard they're YOLOing! Yes, let's also YOLOing! Go YOLO all the way! Attack for 6. You only lose once. Well, not if you lost the match, then you lost twice. I'm guessing this is a brick, like they haven't interacted with our board at all. Or maybe they haven't interacted with our board because they know they're waiting for the good stuff to arrive. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Okay, so I'm assuming we're stupid. This isn't even legendary. Well, this is a giant problem. And our hand was good. The Unclaimed Territory screwed us. Well, they went for the life, which is, I guess, okay. Well, for once, they tapped the Unclaimed Territories properly. Graveyard. What do we do, chat? What do we do? We have these dead Wizard's Retorts in our hand. That's great. Actually, I guess we could try to block everything. It's better than nothing. Okay, plan B, block. Block these fuckers. You can Uro now if you want. Hey, what's going on? Why is it auto passing? I don't have a, damn it, I screwed up my blocks. I screwed up my blocks. I can't Wizard's Retort. No. No. What do I do, chat? What do I do? What do I do? I'm so sad panda at the moment. Okay, let's block you. Let's deal with you, sort of. Maybe I could have just taken 12 damage. You know, if I knew I was going to draw a Reejerey taps one of the Gargaroth down. That would have been amazing, because they opted to draw cards instead of... they ended up drawing cards instead of... What's it called? They drew cards, played an Uro instead of, like, putting beasts on the battlefield for blockers. So actually, they were actually in bad shape. I threw away 3 creatures. That was worth the 9 damage that I needed. Oh no, but there would be 1 extra blocker, so they'd be at 2. What modern Merfolk list would you suggest? Go check me out on Twitter. I have it pinned. Twitter and Facebook. Nikachu MTG. My latest list. It's pretty close to what I think against a random Reddit game that you should play. Well, overall, I think my sideboard strategy is correct. The only problem this game is I had these Wizard's Retorts in my hand. They were really well positioned, but I couldn't cast any of them. I was mana screwed on a second blue source because of Unclaimed Territory. But overall, I think the list is pretty good. And it's like, I didn't need the double blue by turn 2, by turn 3, or turn 4, but I needed it eventually. And we didn't get there. Okay, so we're going to leave the match. Not too bad of a showing. Going 4-2. Very close to the 5-0. Or actually, no. Not super. Actually, not 5-0. 5-1. It's actually not super close because we went 0-2 in the last one. But still not too bad. Okay, let's claim our prizes. Give me my stuff. So we get 1,700 token. Moolah. I have an Oath of Teferi. And a bunch of draft trash. So we're going to claim those prizes. I started with like a little less than 1,800 in gold. I walk away with 4,200 in gold. If that matters to you, boom. This is a good deck to grind, I guess, in these little tournaments. I don't know what I would change, because we had an absurd metagame of just Sultai Uro. I think the deck is fine against Sultai Uro as it is. I wouldn't change anything. I don't know what the best sideboard strategy is. I'm assuming we still want company overall. It doesn't get hit. It exhausts the removal spells, because they are more or less like a Jund deck. It's like blue Jund, right? It's blue Jund. They're playing black green instead of red. They've got blue for Uro, for more or less, and for more card advantage, maybe Hydroid Krasis. And I think the counterspells are great. We have a good counterspell plan of Aether Gust and Mystical Dispute. Maybe the Grafdigger's Cages are overrated if I don't want to bring them in against the Uro decks. Maybe they're overrated. But it's just blue Jund. I think it should be a fantastic matchup, so long as you curve out properly. Mystical Dispute looks fantastic in this matchup, and we countered a Scavenging Ooze, so I mean, you don't need to hit blue spells either. It can just be used as a counterspell and Wizard's Retort. But can't speak on the rest of the format, because we didn't play against the rest of the format. We played against Sultai Uro. I promise you, there are more decks out there than Sultai Uro in Historic. But I'm assuming it's really, I'm assuming it's a relatively popular deck. Muxus almost insta-wins against this deck. Grafdigger's Cage, you want them for goblins. Oh, you mean Muxus almost wins against Merfolk? Did you read this card, Jorgi Arza? Sacrifice Mistcaller until end of turn. If a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. In my opinion, I'm going to snap beat the Goblins deck. And it's Mistcaller is partially in here because of the... Like, let me tell you this. If Muxus doesn't go off, the Goblins deck is beatable. Very, very beatable. So the point is, Mistcaller interacts against other Collected Company decks, against Muxus, against Neoform, against maybe the Cat Oven deck. I don't know. I mean, it does interact, but I don't know if it meaningfully interacts. But the point is, like, I'm bringing the heat for the Muxus deck. Yes, Goblins is one of the best decks in Historic. I'm prepared. And it's an okay one drop. Yes, I'm siding it out against all those control decks, but game one, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not a problem. And Grafdigger's Cage also hits the Rakdos Arcanist and Luris from the Aura's deck and Jund Sacrifice. Okay. Yeah, so I think I would probably bring out Collected Company in those matchups, and I would also take Collected Company out against Goblins to bring in Grafdigger's Cage, as I did against Jim Davis. I think it would be worth it. But against the Sultai Uro decks, I think I'd rather have Collected Company over Grafdigger's Cage. Can't complain about the sideboard, but you know what? I'm not that deep in the format, so I don't know what is the best tune 75. I think overall this looks pretty good to me. I always felt awkward about Unclaimed Territory, but I do need 14 green sources to cast Kumena Speaker on turn 1. That's very important. I'm not even in deck tech view. There we are. Anyway, let me know what you like. Do you want to see more Historic? I'm not climbing the ladder because I'm at the absolute... Look at what you want to know where I am at the ladder? I'm at the absolute bottom. Where's my profile? They put me to bronze tier 3. Oh my god. I can go further down? Are you kidding me? I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom of the barrel, and I'm not going to grind my way to the top, so I'm just going to play in events. Do they have events like on the weekend or something? Do they have bigger events that I can play in Historic? Like, that was like, you know, that was chump change. That was a chump change event. Where's the bigger events? I don't know. I don't know where it is, but it's not going to be the end of my Historic content. I'm just going to but it's definitely going to be more sporadic. So we're going to thank all my patrons and Twitch subscribers for supporting the channel. We're also going to thank our sponsors, themanabase.com and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu playing Merfolk in Historic.